Hello, my name is Taylor Gait, and I'm here to talk to you guys about Gait Brewing Company. Who was one of the most legendary plays in the sport of lacrosse. In 1988 NCAA lacrosse tournament championship played at Syracuse University, Gary Gait leaped over the goal from behind the net, like a basketball player going for a dunk. As he was airborne, he stuffed the ball past Penn goalie John Cananares. No one had ever seen anything like it. You saw history today, said Syracuse coach Roy Simmons Jr. The move single-handedly changed the game of lacrosse. With innovation, practice, a relentless commitment to hard work, and born from the traditions that have made the air gate shot a game changer in the sport of lacrosse, Air Gait now sets out to change the game in the craft beer business. This is Air Gait Brewing Company. In regards to opportunity, Air Gait recognized the growth of the sport of lacrosse. Lacrosse is one of the fastest growing sports in the country. This transfers into a great growing market for Air Gait. Second, the collegiate season was starting in January, followed by the NLL in the summer. There's also the MLL and various other pro leagues for men and women's lacrosse. Seeing that the collegiate season was starting, it was perfect timing to launch in January 2018. Lastly, why not create a beer geared towards the lacrosse athlete and fan with a name that is already well known in the lacrosse world? Air Gait is already a brand that represents innovation and change. According to iBiz World, the beer wholesaling industry is around $66.4 billion with 4,280 wholesalers. The industry structure is in the mature phase because of its low but very stable growth and its consistent consumer spending behavior. The industry is also very fragmented with no company dominating the market share. This is an advantage for Air Gait because this means there are already established technologies and processes, meaning little startup costs. Also, Air Gait has differentiated themselves by finding that niche lacrosse market. Air Gait targets the lacrosse athlete and fan. Air Gait is a beer that a customer can truly identify with through his or her experience with lacrosse. Although our end user consists of lacrosse fans, current and former players, and family of players, Air Gait sells to bars, restaurants, and event facilities. More specifically, Air Gait sells directly to beverage managers at an account to discuss carrying terms for the account's draft beer. In order to gain knowledge about our target market, we went into around 40 accounts, meaning restaurants, bars, and event facilities, and pitched the Air Gait Lax Lager. We ended up with a 90% success rate when doing these pitches around the Syracuse area. We also learned that these accounts value quality, appearance, and accessibility, which we have with our natural Cazenovia farm ingredients, our unique lacrosse stick draft handle, and having an agreement with the Onondaga Beverage Company. We were able to meet all of these. In terms of marketing, Air Gait has decided to take 10% of sales as our marketing budget. In addition, Air Gait is active on all social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and plans on carrying out promotional events to increase our brand awareness. So far, we've already had 2 events. We held an event called the Air Gait Launch Party at Benjamin's on Franklin in Syracuse, New York, where family, friends, and consumers joined us in celebrating the launch of the company. Over 100 people attended, and it was a huge success. The last event we held was the Marshall Street Pub Crawl, which involved 3 newly acquired accounts, Fagan's, Orange Crate, and Harry's. This event brought awareness to the college market and established our brand among the Syracuse students. In regards to competition, there are many wholesale brewers. However, Air Gait Brewing Company is selling one of the world's first lacrosse-themed beer, giving it that first mover advantage. In addition, as stated before, the wholesale brewing industry is very fragmented, meaning there are no dominant players holding most of the market share within the industry. With Air Gait's niche market, it can capitalize on its specific customers. Air Gait introduces the Lax Lager, a clean, crisp American lager with a high drinkability and subtle hops. The beer is brewed over a 4-week period with local ingredients through a contract with Empire Brewing Farm. In addition to the lax lager's quality, its unique draft handle of a lacrosse stick draws the customers in and gives the customers the incentive to try our product. In addition to beer, Gait also sells promotional merchandise like t-shirts, crew necks, beanies, caps, glasses, stickers, and posters on its website, www.airgatebrewingcompany.com, and at its various events. This will help establish Gait brand and gain awareness from its target market. For operations, we currently contract brew with Empire Brewery in Casanova, New York, like stated before. Empire does the entire production process of the lax lager using all of its own ingredients and equipment. Once Empire has kegged all the lax lager, Onondaga Beverage distributes the kegs to all of Gait Brewing Company's accounts. This allows Gait to have absolutely no overhead costs or production costs. In terms of shipping for merchandise with our website, Team Tony 2, Paul Gait's company, my uncle, has agreed to ship all merchandise for Gait with no charge. In the future, this agreement could change depending on the increase in number of orders. Here we have our board of advisors. First, we have Gary Gait, who is an entrepreneur and inspiration behind the company. He's responsible for acquiring several accounts across Syracuse and other areas. In addition, he designed the tap handle and the logo. Tim Butler, the brewmaster, is the director of brewing operations at Empire Brewing Company. He knows the ins and outs of the brewing production process, so he is a key asset in producing the Gait Lax Lager. Next, we have John Phillips, who is considered the Swiss Army knife at Empire. He's helped us with acquiring accounts throughout Syracuse as well and dealt with the distribution process with Onondaga Beverage. Next, we have Michael Powell, who is a recent addition to the advisory team. He deals with promotionals, advertising, social media, and merchandise. He is a famous lacrosse player as well that played at Syracuse University. He brings more attention to our brand and more credibility with his reputation. Lastly, Natalie Wallen is a current player on the Syracuse women's lacrosse team. She is in Newhouse and majors in PR. Natalie helps us with all our Gait social media platforms. She is in charge of posts and rules on following underage and all social media content like pictures and videos. Here you see our price points. As you can see, there are several revenue drivers. Sales prices per unit are $20 per keg, $8.86 per sixtel, and $25 for clothing, $15 for accessories, and $5 for promotionals. As you can see, clothing and kegs make up the greatest amount of Gait sales. The average weighted contribution margin in some is $17.68. The reason this is somewhat low is because we contract brew with Empire, where Gait only makes commission off its sales. The actual price that Empire sells it to an account is $148 per keg and $68 per sixtel. Financial projections. Gait only incurred a net loss during the first 3 months due to startup costs such as the tap handle and purchasing merchandise and the purchase of a Squarespace account to launch its website. In the month of April, Gait profited $762. This is the first time you see Gait making a profit. From there, Gait continues to profit through years 1 through 5, resulting in a total profit for year 5 at around $146,120. Gait is seeking $26,000 of capital investment in exchange for 15% equity stake in our company. We plan on using your investment to continue to expand Gait by acquiring other distribution companies in other areas, creating other products in our product portfolio, and throwing many more promotional events to get our brand out there. In the future, Gait hopes to be bought by a company like Anheuser-Busch Brewery for a large sum of money. Anheuser has purchased many wholesale beer companies in the past, being the first mover of carrying the first sports-specific beer, having a high-quality product, and having acquired numerous accounts. Gait is perfect for Anheuser-Busch to expand in sports-specific beverages. Thank you.